Hello there, this is Ujjwal and welcome to another YouTube video tutorial. Today I'm creating this fun journal page. I have had this really fun wave stencil from TCW and I absolutely loved it. I am a complete beach girl, so I just wanted to incorporate it into a journal page. So I'm starting here into my art journal page with some blue jelly bean heavy acrylic heavy body paint from TCW, and then adding a little bit of blueberry pie that is a bit of a darker shade than the blue jelly bean, just to define the horizon of the ocean and just to separate the sky and the ocean a little bit. So just adding a little bit of shading with the darker blue and then just filling in and creating a little coastline. And now I'm using this really fun stencil called layered wallpaper and a wet wipe, and just taking the paint off a little bit while it's still wet. Just wanted to add a little illusion of clouds or just a depiction of clouds that way. So next I'm going to create a sunset or a sunrise, whatever you can choose, whatever you like, but I'm creating kind of a sunset scene here, and I'm using the lemon custard heavy body paint and just adding some adding a sun and then some shades into the water, and then I'm adding a little bit of orange slice heavy body paint to create the sunset look, but this could very well be a sunrise as well. So now that I have a little bit of a scene going on over here, I'm going to start adding the beach, the sand on the beach. So I'm using some acrylic paint for this. I have had some raw ember and some titanium white acrylic paint from another company, and I'm just adding that here to create that sandy beachy look. And now we are going to stencil our waves. So I'm using the stencil called Wave and some modeling paste, again from TCW. I really like their quality of mixed media supplies and I use them almost on all my mixed media projects. So you can see that I'm just kind of adding a thick layer with my spatula or with my palette knife, and just scraping off the excess, and then I'm going to add a little bit more another wave on the other side of the page as well. And you can see how beautiful that looks. And now I'm just using that palette knife and a little bit more of modeling paste to create some sea foam, some white sea foam around the edge of our shore here. And it's just a great technique to add a little bit of texture and just have fun with the media. And now we're going to heat set everything so we don't spoil it. And then in between I was experimenting and I was thinking how I wanted to add this silhouette of yoga form, and I decided on the standing pose. You can see that I had sketched a little bit on my journal, but I didn't like how it was looking, so I just decided to draw this the silhouette on another piece of paper and color it black, and then just stick it onto my journal page. So I'm just rectifying my mistakes here. I'm adding some more paint to cover up all the little sketch and other mistakes that I've made, and then I added this little rock and some stones, and I'm adding some highlights on the sunset waves in the river. And then I took a black permanent marker and drew some birds in the sky. Again, I really liked doing this. I like adding small details to my pages. I think they just elevate the page to another level. So small details like these birds, like the details in the water from the sunset and stuff like that, just really makes your page quite interesting. And now I've cut out that yoga posture form, the silhouette, really well. But before that I decided to add the sentiment. The sentiment says a sky above, sand below, and peace within, and I think it's perfect because that's how I feel when I am near the ocean or on the beach. I did feel that I could have used a white pen, but I've couldn't find my white pen at that moment when I was creating, so I just went with black, but I might later go on and write it with white so that it pops up better. And now I've just used some gel medium again from TCW to add the silhouette form onto the journal page, and I'm using the PITT Artist brush pen to fine tune it and just fix my mistakes and everything. And that is it. I absolutely loved how this turned out, and I love this journal page. I think it speaks about me, about my state of mind. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you again next time. All the supplies I've used are listed below in the description box, so you can check them out. Bye bye again, and take care.